Galactic.
Yeah, it's 103.1 FM, Galactic Rhythm Radio with DJ Carolina and C Money. Tune in live at 9 p.m. Monday night. Yeah. Blazing disco inferno. He could cook a DiGiorno. I love weirdos. Lend me your earlobe. Put on the porno. Send me a beer, yo. Who got talent? I'm playing it here, yo. Put on the mic and pull up a chair, yo. Hit the like and give it a share, though. There's other stations, but they don't compare, though. This is Galactic. Cut the static. Do what I say. It's DJ Carolina, man. Don't forget the K. Don't forget the K. Don't forget the K. See money with a dollar sign. Monday night you can hear the vibes. Galactic rhythm rubbing in your rides. Hit the like button and subscribe. DJ Carolina, don't forget the K. See money with the dollar sign. Yeah, let's do it. 103.1 FM, Galactic Rhythm Radio. Yeah.
What is going on, everybody? It's your boy DJ Carolina with a K. And we got Kenshu in the building. Kenny, how you feeling? How you living? You feeling good? You doing good? Oh, my bad, Kenny. I ain't got you turned on.
What's up, everybody? Your boy Kenshu's up in here.
Okay,
y'all doing all right?
You doing good, Kenny? Doing all right?
Yes, I am.
That's what's good. It's good to see you in the studio.
Likewise,
I hope you had a good week.
Likewise, yeah.
Anything special happened this week?
I'm gonna actually mention this because I'm actually a man of my word, and I told them that I would do this, but for those who are looking for something really fun to do, if you're looking for something fun to do, I really encourage you to go to Party Shack, right in front of Wet and Wild Emerald Point. They just opened up on last Thursday.
Okay, very cool, cool.
Miniature golf, arcade. Unfortunately, the go-karts weren't open this past weekend because they had a couple of issues to take care of.
Okay.
Go-karts will be opening tomorrow at noon. For those who decided not to come because most people got turned away because they just want to come for go-karts, but go-karts will be opening at noon tomorrow.
Okay. Can't shoot with the info. Good to know. So we have an excellent, amazing special guest tonight. We have Miss Bernadette Hannah in the building. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing okay.
It's good to have you here. It was a whole logistical process to make sure we could get you here tonight. So I'm glad you was able to come.
I'm so glad to be here.
Okay. And so we're doing something a little bit different tonight. We're going to actually do the interview first, as we have Miss Bernadette Hannah in the building. We want to make sure we give you as much time as possible. One of the legendary, unknown, or not as, one of the most talented people in the triad. And, you're known all over the place, all over the world as, do you have a stage name or do you just go by just Bernadette?
Just Bernadette.
Just Bernadette, okay. And you want to tell people a little bit about yourself?
Well, I am born in Silver City, New Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
I would have been I'm just the second daughter out of 10 kids.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow, that's
Wow.
Yeah, and but it's only three of us now.
Mm-hmm.
into her up in the age. Yeah. I don't know.
It's all right. It's all right.
Okay.
So you've been singing for what, all your life?
All my life, my mom said when when I came out, I started screaming, right, and they didn't know what was happening, the baby, and she said I've been singing ever since. So, and my mom said as a teenager I was, my brothers and my sister, they was just, they said they came outside, in the house, and I was singing in the bathroom, and they recorded me, and so I came out the bathroom, and they said, we want to play this song for you. We want you to hear this person singing. And
Oh, wow.
yeah, it turned out to be me, and I didn't know it was me. And they said, Mama said, who is that? I said, I don't know. And Mama said, you don't know who that is? And my brother said, that's you. And that was me singing in the bathroom, and they recorded me singing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I ended up singing in high school. 7th grade, we had a contest, and they let me sing in the contest.
Did you win?
No, I didn't win. But we thought we would have won, because we were sort of nerdy. So, but everybody screamed. Everybody was screaming. We didn't know what they screaming for.
So, you spent a lot of your early life traveling around, isn't that right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I did. I traveled a lot. Yeah, my mom was an evangelist, and my dad was an evangelist preacher, and he actually his story was a little bit on the sadder side, because he fell 300 feet from the smokestack. Oof. At age 27, and so that left my mom with us as by herself, as a single mom.
Wow.
And was that in New Mexico too, or is that why you guys were traveling around?
Yeah, well, they were trying to find work, and back in those days they didn't have any, and so they found a gas station, and let me back it up. My mom said that my dad, he said the Lord told him to come to her house, right? And so she went. She was 15 and he was 17. So my mom said there was a knock at the door, and he knocked on the door, and he said, the Lord sent me to your house. And he told her, you're my wife. And he said, my mama said, I ain't your wife, and you crazy. And she slammed the door in his face. So he came back the next day for 2 weeks. Every single day he came. The last day he came, my grandmother had passed away upstairs. Oh, wow. And my mama didn't know what to do. And my dad said, the Lord told me to come and get you because you need someone. And she was the only child. And so when she left with him, they went and got married. And so she was married at 15, about 15, and he was like 17. So they, and made it, she had, went to the church, and there was a lady that was sitting in church, and she told her, young lady, you're not gonna have children. And so she sat there, and she said, I want kids. And she had 9 miscarriages. And then the lady told her, she said, when you have your first baby, name her after the earth. And so my sister said, I would have been named Eartha. And she said, well, yeah, you would have been named Eartha.
So you're 1 of 10. Where in the line are you?
Well, it would have been a total of 15.
Mm-hmm.
Because after the other one, the 9 died, then she had 5.
Mm-hmm.
And then she had 4 normal children, and then the last one she had was, handicapped, club feet, but all the other children were like that too. They at the University of actually here, the first baby they kept it in the science center because the baby was half and half skin and half gel. So they kept the baby from my mom because it was so scary till they didn't know what would make that happen.
Did they ever find out anything about that or how that happened?
No, actually what my mom ended up finding out is that it helped a lot of handicapped children over the years, and help women to develop their bodies.
That was here in North Carolina?
At one of the university, I have to go back and look at it, but I didn't bring her information. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And so, how did you guys? You said you travel around a lot. How did you guys end up in North Carolina specifically, or where all did you go? Where did you all travel?
Huntsville, Alabama, Nashville, everywhere. Jacksonville, Florida, Louisville, Kentucky, because they were the baby in every state. In different states, she had a baby every state.
I forgot to ask you. A couple of questions. When your brothers recorded you singing, what was you singing?
You know what? I was singing Because He Lives. And that was a song that I loved, and because it was like I sing high. So
you want to give us a little sample now?
I could. It's I was singing my life is worth living just because he lives. I was doing it like that, and my mama said, "What is she singing?" She said, "I can't hear her in there." And my brother, can you sing that one more time, Bernadette? And I said, "Yeah. Give me a few minutes." I was taking a shower. And I said, my life is worth living just because he lives. Because he lives, I can face tomorrow. Because he lives, all fear is gone. Because I know, who holds the future. My life is worth living just because he lives. And now my sister was like, she ain't singing.
Terrible. So, are there other people in your music other people in your family that do music, or?
Oh yeah, my brother James, which is he left? He's with us, and my brother Sean is with us, and my sister passed away last year, but she played the piccolo, the flute, any wind, clarinet. She played any instrument that was with the wind sounds. My brother James played the bass guitar, the violin, the the big violin. What you call those?
Is that a cello?
Okay, yeah. And he played 4 of those with the bass guitar, and he played the drums. But Sean played the drums, and they everybody can do something. They could do something with the keyboards.
Mm-hmm. So, you when did you start, recording music?
Well, my mom used to work at a radio station, and that was the last time I ever been in the radio station.
Welcome back. I guess it's changed a little bit since then.
Yeah, a lot different. Because we went to the radio station, and my mama said, "Come in here. I want you to do something." I said, "What is it, Mama?" She said, "I want you to just sing something while you're here." And I said, "Sing something?" She said, "Sing something." I love the acoustics, the sound, because I couldn't play no instrument, but the tambourine,
Mm-hmm.
and the what you call them, the
shakers, the maracas.
Yeah, maracas, yeah. And so, and the tambourine, I could play them, but I couldn't do anything. But I could play the bongos. So she said, "You got your voice." So I came in there, and she said, "Just sing something for me." I said, "Sing something like what?" And she said, "Sing something like Somewhere Over the Rainbow." I said, oh, I like that. That's a nice song. She said, "Yeah, you do something with it while you in here." And I said, "Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue." And I said, I like something else though. And she said, "What is it?" Okay. And I said, "Crazy. I'm crazy for feeling so lonely." Because back in the day, we couldn't hear nothing but, like Patsy Cline. We couldn't hear the Temptations or nothing like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because Mama was like, no. So it was Patsy Cline. She was my favorite,
Tell them about that, because that song got you into the finalists almost
on yeah, on The Voice, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was
well, contestants. She went to the next round.
yeah, with singing Crazy, because he was like, "Sing that song right there." I said, "Sing that one?" He said, "Yeah." And so he said, "Wait a minute," and he put the headphones like what you got on.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, "We want you to come back here in this room, okay?" And he said, "Sing that one, just with no music." And I said, "Okay." And he said, I said, "Crazy, I'm crazy." He said, "No, don't sing it like Patsy Cline sing it. Sing it like you would sing it." And I said, "I'm crazy. I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. Crazy, crazy for feeling so blue. I knew you love me as long as you wanted. I'm crazy for crying, crazy for trying. I'm crazy for loving you." And I said, "Okay." And he left it like that.
And so I got you to the next round of The Voice.
Yeah, it did. Mm-hmm.
She ain't getting no wrong way to wish.
No.
She's a soprano.
Yeah, cause it goes up there.
So did you? When did you start performing live? You were recording with your mom at the radio station. Did anything come of that?
Well, we went to actually back in the day. We sung with my mom. Them sung with James Cleveland,
Mm-hmm.
and she sung with. We had Bishop Hill and Bishop Barber and people back in the day. Shirley Caesar.
Mm-hmm.
She was a great part of a lot of people don't know, but she loved my little brother James, and she stayed at our house
Mm-hmm.
as she was traveling through her life, and she would come in and she would say, last time I saw her was in '09 when she came and sung in Lexington.
Mm-hmm.
And she sung it at the Civic Center. I think it was 09 or 01. Yeah, but she said, "Girl, you was a little girl when." She said, "You was a little girl when I saw you singing," and she said, "Oh my God!" And her and my mom got to talk and everything, and she said, "Oh my God!" And then I used to help with the artists at the Carowinds, and I saw this guy come in, and I said, "Are you Fred Hammond?" He said, "Yeah, I am." I said, "Oh, I just want you to sign me a CD." Oh my God. I said, "Oh, I just love you." And he signed, he said, "I ain't gonna sign nothing for you." He said, "Cause one day I'll be looking you up, and I'm gonna come look at you." Cause he said, "You gonna sing."
How did he know you could sing? Did he just
He
look-
didn't.
he just looked at you?
Yeah, he said, "You can sing."
Really?
Yeah.
What you didn't say nothing, but what tipped him off? Was it the way he was looking, or he just had something in his something? He just looked at you. What was it? What tipped him off?
Well, he actually, I was, I was welcoming to come, going to Carowinds, do the CDs and all his people that were coming in, and they get to get free CDs, so they stopped it. They stopped everybody from coming in, and when they stopped them from coming in, I said, "Well, what am I supposed to do with this stuff?" And Fred Hammond just came up to the thing. He stopped and he just looked and he said, "You can sing."
So you was helping him, right?
Yeah, but I was just doing,
With his CDs, and
yeah,
and then he just
yeah.
all of a sudden
Because I wasn't,
stopped.
yeah, because I wasn't supposed to say, make sure because she told me, one of the MCs from,
Right.
I didn't want to mention anything, but one of the other MCs, and she said, "Don't talk to the artist, just do what you do and just make sure you stay focused." But when I see artists, I was like, here come Fred Hammond. Oh Lord, he coming in here. And that's I was a big fan. I just loved, like, my pastor, Pastor John P. Key. He just was. I just love all the music. Oh my God. New Life Fellowship is awesome. It's awesome. And Sheila Lakin, Jeanette. Oh my God, they are amazing singers.
So how did you get the opportunity to meet a lot of these people? Was it by chance or was it?
Well, John P. Key is different because the thing about him, I got a chance I had my little girls. Then they were little girls. They were like 6 and 4. And they had a contest in Charlotte, right? But what happened, there was a girl in the bathroom, the ladies' room, and I was singing in the bathroom at the Adams Mart in Charlotte. And she said, "You should join the contest we're gonna have. Our church is having a contest." Well, she said, "Well, it's not our church. We don't have a church." And she said, "We just do singings and stuff." And I was, standing in the bathroom. I said, "Well, I don't know if I'm good enough, So she said, "Sing something." And I said, she said, "Do anything." And I said, "Shabby dubby do 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 ba 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 ba." Sort of do. She said, "Ooh, you like that kind of stuff?" I said, "Yeah." I said, and so she said, Can you sing any gospel?" I said, "Oh yeah." And so that's when I just sung, like something, just like took it something different.
Mm-hmm.
And so she said, you should try our contest. And so I was standing there, and she said, come on in. And I ain't gonna never forget, Yolanda Adams, she said, she said, you can sing. And I said, no, not really.
Mm-hmm.
And so she said, yes, you can. And so when they got finished singing, there was this big time minister that was preaching. He said, and he told Miss Adams, he said, you know, you're going to sing, you know. He said, he told her, but the Lord will send somebody else if you don't do what you're supposed to do. He said that in front of, I mean, it was packed in Charlotte. And so, she sort of looked at him like, you know, And so they asked her if she would come up and sing.
Mm-hmm.
So she sung, right? So the preacher got up and he said, well, we're gonna, you know, he said what he said and what he had to say at that time. And then they asked me to come up and sing. And I came up and sung. And when I sung, Pastor Key jumped up on the stand. He said, where you at? Where do you go to church? And I said, well, I'm not going to church right now.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, he said, you don't sing anywhere? I said, no. And he asked me to sing that song again. And he said, I said, Jesus loves me. Oh, yes, he does. Jesus loves me. Oh, yes, he does. Jesus loves me. Oh, yes, he does. For the Bible tells me so. And so he said, sing another song. He said, but just sing it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, it's like, just, oh, the blood of Jesus, oh, the blood of Jesus, oh, the blood of Jesus. And I didn't want to keep singing it because I sing loud. And and I'm trying not to sing it loud in here because I feel like I might blow the doors off.
I mean, that's fine. We have pretty thick doors in here.
And I said, oh. I just, I don't know, but
So what did he say once you started singing? Did he invite you to the church?
Oh yeah. Actually, he said, he stood up and he said, God just told me to open the church. And he said, and you're to come. And when he did, he opened the church. And when he started, he started at the Adams Mark.
Mm-hmm.
And there was only 21 people there. Just 21. And me and the girls, we came down there. And I was there ever since. So, yep.
So for a lot of people, or I guess I didn't necessarily mention this at the beginning, but you are my girlfriend's mother. Shout out to our loyal, lovely listener, our Cherise. She said, she would tell me, she's mentioned to me that you guys would travel around a lot. You would sing at a lot of different places and a lot of different events and different things like that. And so, tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I'll tell you about one particular. See, we was invited to come to church, and I did not know at the time that I was supposed to have some money,
Mm-hmm.
and so we needed food and we needed gas, and we was on the other side. The church was on the other side of past Raleigh. And I said, "Oh Lord, oh." I said, and the girls was sitting back there in the back, and they said, "Mama, we hungry." And I said, I said, both of the girls was like, "We hungry." I said, "I'm hungry too." So I looked across the street, and there was a funeral going on. And while the funeral was going on, I said, "Come on, girls, come with me." So while we was going in, I said, "Cry, y'all, cry." And and the girl was like, I said, "Hold your head down while you're going in." And so this man said, "Who is she?" And they said, "She part of the family. I was part of it." And I just, because I had to figure out how I was going to feed my children out there in the wilderness, you know, and having to go out to the church. So they fed us, and then we was like, you know, and I said, "Lord, I thank you," because I didn't know how we was going to eat, you know, to get home. And I had to figure out a way, because I said, well, I was doing the Lord's work. I was going to sing at another church, but I got lost. So I had to come. I said, and God will provide, won't he?
Well,
He provided at that moment.
Provided for then. And so, you know, who are some of the people that you've kind of sung with or sung for, or some of the things you've done over the years? I know you know a lot of pretty notable people from what I've gathered over the years.
Yeah, I have got a chance to be with and you don't mind if I look at this? Do you mind me?
No, that's fine.
I got we did the McDonald Sisters. We did I sung at the Music and Gospel Awards, the Black and White Ball. I did some singing for, at that time, you know, Benny Hinn was pretty much, you know, but I just went in the choir, you know, just go in and sing with the choir, and they give you a letter. That's why I got this letter for that. And Queen Latifah, I got a chance to sing on her show, because she said, we need somebody that's in the church. And so Queen Latifah, she said, "What'd you do? You come here." And I said, "Me?" She said, "Yeah, you." And she you know, Queen you know, she said, "Come here," and I came in. She came out. I came out to the studio, and she said, "Sing a Christian song for us." And I said, "Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see." She said, "Oh." She said, "Oh, girl, you can sing." I said, "I just doing something, a little something." Because you told me to. You know, because I was in her place. You know, we went to New York, and me and my mom had sung, and we were invited to go sing for her.
So did your mom sing as well?
My mom did sing, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, she was a phenomenal woman of God, an evangelist. She'd been over in Haiti, over there ministering, playing the piano. She could play the organ. She was one of the, you know, most in, you know. And I also did one. It was Sharia Smith, Will Smith's first wife. I don't want to you know, before he married Jada, and I sung with her, sung for her, and I had a few people to, you know, it's right there.
So, I know you brought a song up here that you recorded for Dale Earnhardt
Oh,
when
yeah.
he passed away, and you said that his wife had requested that song be played at the racetrack.
Well, it was actually his. Yes, she did, but his son. And what his son did, they didn't get to play it all the way. And what they ended up doing was Dale Earnhardt Jr. put it in his car. And as he began to play, my friend Karen, you know, she had them play it a little bit, and I brought that for y'all. To
And what was the name of that song that you
keep driving.
And was there what kind of made you want to record that? You know, 'cause, you know, when he passed away, that was a pretty big deal.
Well, yeah, it was it was
Go ahead. I'm listening.
okay, and it was at that particular time. He was had passed away, but I had met. He was at in Charlotte, and he was going out doing stuff, and they was doing, you know, like selling his products and whatever. And I was out with the girls, and they were smaller, and he I got a chance to meet him personally. And so, to me, he was so kind and gentle and nice. And some people, you know, when I tell people that, they say, "Oh no, he wasn't." But the man that I met, he was very kind to us, and he was very nice. And when the day that he died, I was looking at the race, and he, you know, that was really touching. And that's why, and I was working with cars, working at Plaza Ford, and we sort of, the lady there, we was all hurt. And she said, you should do something for him. And I said, what should I do? She said, do what you always do. Do a song for him. And I said, okay. And then I wrote this song called Keep On Driving.
We got that coming up right now. Keep On Driving by Bernadette Hannah.
Black road, a fast wind, riding like lightning. You passed all the others to let car begin moving
And that was "Keep on Driving" by Miss Bernadette Hannah, and that was the tribute to Dale Earnhardt Sr. And you recorded that in honor of Dale Earnhardt. You said that his wife and his son really appreciated that. What's kind of conversation going on with that?
After that, before the song, she gave me permission, and she came to my home, and she told me she wanted to thank me, and she gave permission to Dale Earnhardt Jr., and she let them hear it at the race. And Karen, a friend of mine, Chocolate Myers, was his race car, technician. And they came to the house, and she said, I don't know. She said that, and the craziest thing happened. A 3 appeared in the sky. It was so phenomenal. It was crazy. And but he was loved. He really was. He was such a nice man. Oh my God. And like I said, his wife was a beautiful person. And they came and they gave my daughter some clothes, and as I was little, and she said, "You want anything?" I said, "No, ma'am, I don't want anything." I said, just the fact that you would let this, And so she said, anywhere, she told me, anywhere you want to play this, anywhere. And she said, just let me know.
Kenny, what did you think of that right there? You have any words you want to give, Kenny?
Yeah, I do. I mean, at first, I really didn't believe it was you. But that was just. I'm just blown away. You could actually sing that, and the message on my word. I mean, that's like when my grandmother died. When I went to go see her on a early Saturday morning, she had her mouth wide open and her eyes wide open, and I heard her say, "Don't be scared." And this song, "The battle's not yours, it's the Lord's," just popped in my head, and every time I hear that song, I always think about her. But this song that you've sung, I'm through. I'm you just don't know.
But I have to tell you that they didn't think that I would ever be able to sing.
That right there
No.
is living proof. You are a living witness and test. That song right there.
Because I was stabbed in the throat. I was stabbed in the throat and left me, he left me for dead. And they found me, he said, I thought I had killed you. And he stabbed me in the throat and left me in the trailer, and he had covered me in ice. And my body was there. But I didn't die.
No. Let me put it like this. It was not your time to go.
Right.
I mean, you have a gift. You have an amazing gift. It was not time for you to go. You better trust and believe that, and don't let nobody else tell you otherwise.
Yeah.
But that song, that I am just thrilled. I mean, I'm just, you just don't know. Not only has it blessed me, but that song has blessed many persons. I'm just telling you like this. I'm just. You have no idea how I'm feeling right now.
Yeah.
I am just in complete awe.
Yeah. You know,
I am in awe.
And you said they didn't think you'd ever be able to sing again, or?
no, he took and if it wasn't for my sister, and she, God bless her soul,
When did all this take place?
this took place before the girls were born.
Mm-hmm.
And I called myself finding my true love, and I just was not something he loved.
True love can sometimes betray.
And I happened to walk in the house. I walked in to the trailer, and he looked at me and he said, "The devil told me to kill you." And I said, "Who?" I said, "Who told you?" He said, "The devil." And I said, well, what are you gonna do? He said, "I'm gonna do what he told me to do." And I said, "Well, do I got time to get to the car?" I said, "Do I got time to run?" He said, "If you can get away from me, go ahead." He walked to me. And he had a Dodge, one of them old Dodge Plymouth. It was light blue.
Mm-hmm.
And he came, and I was sitting there, and something said, "Roll the window up." And just something, I kept hearing something say, "Roll the window up, roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it now." And as I began to roll it, right, I said, he must have had bionic fingernails, because he took the fingernails into the window, and not his fingers, but he took the nails and began to mash down and roll the window, and he dragged me out of the car, and he beat me, and he beat me, and he beat me so bad. My neighbor, he drugged me. They was having a softball game, and this was in St. Paul's, North Carolina, and he beat me so bad, and then he drugged me in the house, and he took an iron that was heated, and he rubbed it along my back. And he cut up my arms, and I used to have marks, and "You supposed to be dead." And my sister came and she said something told her to get up. And she had just came from the army.
Mm-hmm.
And when she had just came down and she came to she said something told her to ride to my house. And when she did, he left the door open and he left me there, just there. She found me in there. And my sister was crazy. She said, "Girl, I didn't know who you was. You was so beat up and so bad." She said, "I didn't know what to do. I didn't know to leave you there or what." You know, because she was trying to make me laugh.
Mm-hmm.
But I was so beat up, my eyes was swollen together. And it was, and I went to the hospital and the doctor, he said, the doctor that was in the hospital, he said, "My God," he said, "you should not be alive." He said, "You should not be alive." And the crazy thing, this is what I have to say. If he had not put his hand on me, he threw a brick, a red brick, so close, like this microphone. Like where your microphone is, he threw the brick at me. And the brick stopped in front of both of us. He started screaming because he said, "Ah!" He said, "What is that?" And I said, "I don't know." And he threw the brick again. He said, "Well, you're going to die this time." He said, "You're going to die this time." And he picked up the brick and he threw it again and he started running. And he started screaming, telling his mom. He said, she ain't real. Something wrong with her. But I thank God that God had his hands on me. Because if God hadn't had his hands on me, what I would have went through, what I would not be here today.
Mm-hmm.
I would not be here today. It's just amazing. This is an amazing opportunity to let my story be told,
Mm-hmm.
And it's just people don't really know until,
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, because my I went to get to the eye doctor, and I could look, and I don't know if y'all see it, but there's like a thing. Do you see? You can't. I don't know. I'm trying to show y'all what they see, but she says the girl told me. She said, "I can't do your eyebrows. I can't do your eyes." And she said, she said, "Take your contacts off." I said, "Ma'am, I don't wear contacts." She said, "No, you have an extra eye in there." I said, "Where is it?" God said, "Show me." Huh? And she lifted up my eyelids and they showed me, and the eye doctor wouldn't even touch me. She said, "I cannot do that." And she said, "I don't know what that is." She said, "But you have an extra like eye, in there." And I have a friend of mine, she said, "Girl, you might have a third eye." I said, "What third eye?" She said,
"You got three eyes."
Was this before or after the incident, or were you born with it?
No, this was after. This was sometime last year, because she said, "Girl, you got another eye or something."
Is it because of your eyes was swollen, or was this something that was caused, or were you born with it, or?
No, this is. I don't know what God has done, but it's before our Sharice was ever born. That all that stuff. God makes each individual how He wants them, and I have to say, it's whatever test that God has each person going through. If you don't know, you have a gift, then God will protect you. And He protected me through all the trials. You know, a lot of people don't know this about me. You know, and they don't know. Yeah, or they'll say, "Oh, they can't." You know, they don't believe it because there's no way you should still be. My physician said, he said, you know, you should not be alive. And then I went to I went to a psychiatrist. I listened to my doctor. He said, I think you need some help. Bernadette, you need some help. He said, mentally, because you need to let somebody else hear this, right? So I went to a psychiatrist, and the psychiatrist got on the sofa and he laid down. He said, you tell me. He said, I need to lay down with your story. He said, you ain't even got to come back no more. He said, don't worry about it.
I hope he comped the bill too.
Wow.
Yeah, he ain't even charged me. He said, no charge.
You just went one time?
One time only. I said, well, you want me to come back? He said, no. You. He said, he said, I don't even want to see you no more.
And so I know there was a specific time you went to Arizona. You said there, or I've heard that there are some things that, you know, happened when you went to Arizona one time. What was that like?
Okay, because I went to Phoenix, Arizona, and I was supposed to be going down there, right? Oh my God, God is amazing. Went to Phoenix, Arizona. Went to go sing at a church, right? When I went to go sing at the church, as I began to sing, a man stood up. He was paralyzed from the neck down in one of them wheelchairs with his arms like that. He began to shake in the wheelchair. Ooh. And as he began to shake in the wheelchair, he began to just shiver all over, and he was saying, "Let him out," as I was singing.
What song were you singing?
I think it was, I don't even know. but it was the blood of Jesus. It was this song right here, because it was nothing but the blood of Jesus. And as I began to sing, he stood up, and that man is walking today. He was paralyzed from the neck down. His arms, his feet, everything. And the whole church was in tears, and I was like, and they were just, and I don't know. I can't tell anybody.
You want to come get on the mic?
I'm just saying.
Nobody can hear you.
Come on over here.
I heard her too.
Come on over here.
I'm just saying.
Nobody can hear you.
Come on over here. Come on.
You gotta talk into the mic.
I was just saying, I know it's my mom, I'm not being biased, but her in church, when she gets on the mic, the Lord takes over. Like, it's unreal. You gotta be in it to just understand.
I mean, people have gotten healed.
Yeah, like, it's just
I'm not
she sings.
Not just him, but other people. They would walk in the church sick, and all of a sudden they walk out healed after the service. Stuff like that.
Stuff like that happen. But I'm just saying, like, the way that God uses my mother. The way that when she sings, like right now, yeah, she playing with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, when she, just to be honest, like, if she was on the stage right now, or just singing, like, it's just something about what God has given her, the gift that He has given her, it's unmatched. It's it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. I've witnessed it my whole entire life. just hearing her sing and just giving her testimony and just letting God use her. Because, when you sing, you can sing. Everybody, people say they can sing, but it's something about when you let the anointing take over and let God use you, it hits different. It's not the same. Because everybody, people can sing. There's people who got voices, but there are certain gems that the Lord will use because the anointing that he gives those people when they sing, and she is one of those people. So that's all I just wanted to say. Like, it's just the way the Lord uses her when she sings. It just will touch you in a way that is just, it's undescribable. And so I'm really honored and blessed that I can call her my mom because she's been through a lot. She is a phenomenal woman. Like, she's caring, and I'm just really honored to call her my mom. So, yeah, I just wanted to say that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I just love her.
And so you've had that. I've heard through our Sharice that you've had the opportunity to record with Babyface.
Yeah, that was something different. Yeah, yeah, but it's a long time ago, years and years and years and years and years and years.
A lot of I don't know. Some people know who Babyface is. Founder of LaFace Records, did a lot of work. Did he do a lot of work with Quincy Jones, or did he just kind of was on his own? I can't remember. But Babyface, prolific producer of throughout the '90s, 2000s, and beyond. And from what I heard, that he came to North Carolina, heard you sing, and wanted to sign you on the spot.
Yeah, he did something like that, and
Did you take it?
no, I didn't. Actually, my mama was working at Holiday Inn Express in Lexington, and LA Face had, and at that particular time it was LA Face, and he was at the hotel, and so mama, did you get to hear my daughter sing? So,
What year was this?
I don't know. So, but it was back in the ending of the 2000.
It was like late 90s.
Yeah, like 98, 99. And he came, there was a show with
Babyface.
Bose, Lenore, Miss Lenore's, and she had a nice show going on that night, and he came in to do some people and everything, and he said his words to me was he'd let me do it if I drop a little weight and if I show a little something, and he didn't know my mama was working at Holiday Inn, and my mama said she ain't gonna do that, she won't do that. She just won't. And she said, that's it. It's a wrap. Because she ain't going to do that. She ain't going to. But I had, I used to, I had a friend of mine that had a studio and Reflection Studio in Charlotte, but it's no longer open. And it was a beautiful studio, and he said, one day you should be up there, and he did a lot of work. And I will tell you, there was an artist there, and his name was Donald Lawrence. And I was in the studio in Reflections in Charlotte, and he said, who are you? And I said, Bernadette. I said, who are you? And he said, you don't know me? I said, well, if you tell me, I might know. He said, you ever heard of Donald Lawrence? And I said, yeah, but I don't know you. I don't know you, He said, but I said, did you have some really good music? And he said, thank you. He said, but you need to be heard. And I said, well, my pastor hears me. And I said, he hears me all the time. And I said, I go to New Life Fellowship. And he said, okay, then that's a wrap. Then he said, because he'll get to you.
Mm-hmm.
And
So you got you got this other song you brought up here, "Friend Indeed," dedicated to John and Felicia Key.
that's my pastor and his. At that time, it was for them.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
And I heard that you wrote this song. You wrote and recorded it.
Yep. It's a nice little. Yeah, I think it's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna take a listen to that real quick. We got Bernadette, the legendary, illustrious Bernadette Hannah in the building, and we got "Friend Indeed" coming up right now.
And by looking, they will never know what you go through just by looking at you. But then you turned and you said that you would be just a friend to me. You'd be a friend that encouraged me. When I was down, you looked around, you smiled, you said it's okay. God's gonna bring a brighter day. You know He will. You said it's okay. God's gonna bring a brighter day. You said it's okay. God's gonna bring a brighter day.
Miss Bernadette Hannah, you want to tell us a little bit about that song right there?
Yeah, that's that was a special song in my at the time. Our first lady came to me in church and she said, you're just a friend indeed.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, oh. And she said, I love the way you sing. I said, thank you. But she was beautiful, and so was my pastor. I love my church family.
Mm-hmm.
I think the pandemic had a lot to do with a lot of, it had a lot to do with Christians and with everything. Because you have to really, if you listen to what's being said, I feel like God wanted us to sit. And it's crazy that now that stuff is everybody's moving around, we're not getting it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I completely understand what you're saying.
Yeah, because it's like we haven't had time to really learn what he was saying, you know.
God's gonna bring a brighter day.
He's trying to give us a message, I think. You know, a lot. You know, I don't really voice my opinion, but I think that there's a lot more that needs to be done that they're not really doing. You know, not on a, you know, not a political thing. You know what I'm saying? Not a. Everything is. Nobody's listening. You know, not. I think there's a message out there that you know.
So, you know, we don't want to keep you too long. I know, you know, it's kind of late. It's a little bit late. I'm gonna let you choose. So you actually have a poem that has been published and is in the Congress Library right now. And if you would like, you know, I'll give you a second to read that, you know, out. Or if you would like, which I'm sure everybody would also appreciate, if you would want to do an acapella of a song of your choosing. So I'll let you choose which one you want to do. You want to do the poem or you want to do an acapella for the people?
I'll do a song.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. You might hear me in tears again, but go ahead.
So, if I need to, I can just bring your volume down lower so you can sing as loud as you would like to.
Come on, sing it.
Kenshu said he wants to hear it.
I want to hear it.
Do you really want to hear it? Do you really, really?
Kenny said he really wants to hear it.
Yeah.
What was it you want to hear?
He just ready.
Just ready? Okay. I would like my daughter to sing this with me. Archery's come and sing with me. And we can end it with that.
You can go over there, babe.
God has smiled on me. Just the beginning.
Wait, how?
Okay.
Get like in the middle.
The chorus.
Or put Okay, I'll let you start.
Okay, so we're just gonna sing the chorus. Okay.
Oh, we'll sort of take it. We'll go like we'll do a little bit of God has smiled. God has smiled on us. Because He's been so good to us all, and it's because this. I hope this helps somebody. You ready?
All right.
You hit it.
Okay.
Okay.
God has smiled on me. He has set me free. Oh, God has smiled on me, and He's been good to me. God has smiled on me. He has set me free. Oh, God has smiled on me, and He's been good to me.
All right. Did you want something else?
It's completely up to you.
Okay.
I know you guys, have to get all the way back to the homeland, and we didn't want to keep you too much longer, and I just want to say we appreciate you coming out and sharing some things with us and spending a little bit of time with us, and I'm glad you're able to come out the day after Mother's Day, so I guess it's just a continuation of Mother's Day, and I'm glad you were able to get back on the radio after all these years.
Okay, and I want to say hello to Miss Deborah, to Taryn, to my granddaughter Callie, to my next door neighbors, and anyone that's out there listening. Peace out.
Do you have any advice? We have a lost day in tradition, and we just want to see if you have any advice to the people out there trying to get to where you're going, or to get to where you're at right now.
I would say stay focused and don't believe everything you hear. Just stay focused.
Just like that.
Yeah.
We have Miss Bernadette Hannah in the building, acclaimed and accomplished artist in many different disciplines, and we appreciate you coming out and spending some time with us, and cannot wait to have you back.
Thank you.
We're gonna take a short break. We're gonna get back into it. It's Galactic Rhythm Radio. Kenny, you got anything you want to add real quick before we take it to the break?
Yeah. Now when we come back, we're gonna do the mix after we come back, right?
Yeah, we're gonna get to the mix when we come back after this short break.
What do you have for us for us tonight?
I'm just gonna try to do a medium tempoed house mix we got coming up next.
So y'all make sure y'all get ready for that mix. And I'm gonna go ahead and also mention this, so won't forget. Next week is our joint show between my show Knowledge Quest and Galactic Rhythm Radio. So we got some good stuff for you next week. So yeah, y'all stay tuned for that. Next week is going up. Galactic Rhythm Radio versus Knowledge Quest. We're gonna keep it going. It's Galactic Rhythm Radio.
WUAG, Greensboro.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
10,000 Villages Greensboro provides vital, fair income to people in third world countries by marketing their handmade creations and telling their stories in North America. A fair trade retailer of artisan crafted home decor, personal accessories, and gift items, 10,000 Villages gets its products from more than 130 groups in some 38 countries. Volunteers are crucial to the store's success, helping them to keep costs lower so that they can purchase more from artisans. For more information or to apply, visit the store in Jefferson Village Shopping Center or call 336-275-1204. This message was brought to you by WUAG 103.1.
This message is being brought to you by WUAG 103.1. Give him a fish or teach him to fish? That question was the basis for the foundation of Free the Kids, whose mission is to help Haiti's abandoned children by nurturing them to lead more productive lives. While Espoir is home to more than 600 children, thousands more benefit from the schools, food, and medical programs that Free the Kids has created. To donate or for other ways to get involved, visit freethekids.org/get-involved.
In the dirt, on my mind. Oh, home is where you're sleeping at night.
This PSA is brought to you by WUAG 103.1. Research shows that success in school and life starts with reading. When children become good readers in the early grades, they are more likely to become better learners throughout their school years and beyond. The Ad Council has teamed up with Reading is Fundamental to create the Book People Unite campaign to communicate to parents the importance of literacy and reading to their school-aged children. For more information about the Book People Unite campaign, visit www.bookpeopleunited.org.
Introducing The Crown at the Carolina Theater, Greensboro's premier live music venue. The Crown is the intimate, modern, upstairs venue located at the historic Carolina Theater in downtown Greensboro. With a state-of-the-art sound system and a capacity of 200, get up close and personal with the Triad and Beyond's best musicians. For the first time since before the pandemic, The Crown is returning with shows every weekend by the end of the summer. To make it your new regular spot, visit our website, www.carolinatheater.com/crown, or follow us on Instagram at Live in the Crown.
I'm out of sight, so out of sight.
The Guilford County Department of Public Health offers a wide variety of services for women in our community. Their full range of family planning services includes birth control, physical examinations and pregnancy tests, as well as maternity and parental care services, prepared childbirth classes, substance abuse counseling, traveling services, and vaccinations for vaccine-preventable diseases. To find out more, visit www.guilfordhealth.org or call 336-641-7777.
You are adored, but you say you're alone like I'm nothing at all. That's how you punish me.
One of the Triad's largest nonprofit organizations, Industries of the Blind, has been providing jobs and independence to the visually impaired for more than 75 years. As of late, the organization has been expanding their offerings to new and existing clients in government and private industry. A series of events, communications, and their new mission will be reflected in the latest website currently in development. They invite those interested to drop by 920 West Lee Street in Greensboro to find out more about what they do. For more great music, keep listening to WUAG 103.1.
Maybe you don't want no one to find out that I was the one taking love from you.
According to a new UN report, the climate change outlook is much worse than originally predicted, which is pretty bad when they originally predicted it would destroy the planet. However, UNCG is taking steps to help save the planet. The UNCG Office of Sustainability welcomes students back to campus this fall. You can help save the planet by reducing waste, conserving water, and saving energy. If you would like to become more involved with the UNCG Office of Sustainability, you may attend a UNCG Green Student Group meeting, volunteer with the office, or work on a sustainability project for one of your classes. More information is available through the Office of Sustainability's website, on Facebook at UNCG Office of Sustainability, and on Twitter at SustainableUNCG.
What is really good, everybody? It's your boy DJ Carolina with the K, and we got Kenchu in the building. Kenchu,
What's up? What's up?
how you feeling, Kenny?
After that interview, I seriously hope that y'all learned something or got encouraged am just, I'm still awestruck of what just happened. You have absolutely no idea how encouraging that was.
Hey, yo, shout out DJ Johnny Johnson in the building. Who else we got on the stream?
We got Star Fox.
Yo, shout out Star Fox
Star
Jets
Fox.
in the building. Yo, shout out everybody that's tuning in.
What's up?
Johnny
everybody?
Johnson. And we appreciate everybody. So that was an amazing interview. We want to get that in for Mother's Day. That was my girlfriend's mother. And so next time we're gonna have to have your mom come up here, can't you?
If I can convince her up here.
You gotta like, no, come on. All right. So either next Mother's Day is gonna be my mom or it's gonna be your mom. Deal?
Yes.
All right.
Right now.
So we're gonna get into the mix. We had the interview first. We changed things around a little bit, but we're about to get into the mix, the 1 hour mix, and keep it going up. It's Galactic Rhythm Radio, DJ Carolina, and
what
Ken
kind
Chu.
What kind of mix are we listening to tonight?
I think we're gonna do some funky house, some mid tempo house. I don't think it's gonna be all the way hype, but you know, it might be a little hype. You know, I try to make everything hype.
Come on, I mean, knowing you,
we're gonna keep it going up.
Yeah, it's
going all the way up.
When I say lit, it's about to get lit up in here. Uncut,
raw. Straight to the point.
Just bona fide, straight to the point. Spontaneous, on the spot mixes.
I already know what it is. Every Monday night, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. on WUAG 103.1 FM. It's DJ Carolina and Ken Chu, Galactic Rhythm Radio.
Y'all get ready now.
Mix with DJ Carolina, Galactic Rhythm Radio.
Can you rock with me? 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 I think I like how your body feels next to me. Oh baby, when you're kissing me. Oh baby, when you're loving me. I can't describe what I wanna do to you tonight. Oh baby, when you come to me, I'll make it so you never leave. Can you rock with me? Oh baby, stop and take to the top of me. I just wanna love you, always need you, love you. Can you roll with me? Oh baby, over me, control me. I just wanna love you, always thinking of you, baby. Can you rock with me? Oh baby, stop and take to the top of me. I just I'm tripping out. I'm tripping out over you, babe. Over you, babe. I'm tripping out. I'm tripping out over you, babe. Over you. I'm tripping out. I'm tripping out over you, babe. Over you, babe. I'm tripping out. I'm tripping out over you, babe. Over you. I'm tripping out. I'm tripping out over you, babe. Over you, babe. I'm tripping out. I'm tripping out over you, babe. Over you.
my love.
Yo, you in the mix with DJ Carolina, Galactic Rhythm Radio.
Kisses from you is never too much. I just don't wanna stop. Oh my love, 1,000 kisses from you is never too much. I just don't wanna stop. Oh my love, 1,000 kisses from you is never too much. I just don't wanna stop. Oh my love.
Yo, you in the mix with DJ Carolina, Galactic Rhythm Radio.
I just don't wanna stop.
Drowning in this crazy room. There's no one to save me, 'cause I'm on my own here. Yeah. Tears are falling on my cigarette, and no one can hear me. And you let me down, so I can call you. I need help, babe. I won't fall back into the same thing, 'cause I still does. I want healing. Just don't hurt my feelings. Hey, baby, you are a monster.
A Blast Master KRS-One with DJ Carolina. Y'all, I want you to play that raw shit. You know, something like this.
DJ Carolina.
Leave me again.
you in the mix with DJ Carolina, Galactic Rhythm Radio.
You're gonna assume that you know nothing about the piano, and you need a place to start.
For some reason, your love keeps on coming like a thunderbolt. Come here a little closer, 'cause I wanna see you, baby, right closer. You got me feeling hella good, so let's just keep on dancing. You hold me like you should, so I'm gonna keep on dancing.
Yo, you in the mix with DJ Carolina, Galactic Rhythm Radio.
DJ Carolina. Performance deserving a standing ovation. And who would have thought it'd be the two of us? So You hold me like you should, so I'm gonna keep on dancing.
You got me feeling hella good, so let's just keep on dancing. You hold me like you should, so I'm gonna keep on dancing.
DJ Caroline. DJ Caroline. Yo, you in the mix with DJ Carolina, Galactic Rhythm Radio. Caroline. Yo, you in the mix with DJ Carolina, Galactic Rhythm Radio.
Blastmaster KRS-One with DJ Carolina. Y'all want you to play that raw shit. You know, something like this.
Yo, you in the mix with DJ Carolina, Galactic Rhythm Radio. Yo, you in the mix with DJ Carolina, Galactic Rhythm Radio.
the counter for the man to pour the coffee, and he fills it only halfway. And before I even argue, he is looking out the window at somebody coming in. It is always nice to see you, says the man behind the counter to the woman who has come in. She is shaking her umbrella, and I look the other way as they are kissing their hellos, and I'm pretending not to see them, and instead I pour the milk.
Blastmaster KRS-One with DJ Carolina. Y'all, want you to play that raw something like this.
Singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song. I heard he sang a good song. I heard he had a style. And so I came to see him and listen for a while. And there he was, this young boy, stranger to my eyes, rubbing my face with his fingers, singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song.
DJ Carolina.
Keep it real. Tell me what's going on. How you feel? Wanna get my time.
What is really good, everybody? It's your boy DJ Carolina with a K. I can't even lie, man. That's one of my favorite songs to like end the show on. Like I just love this joint right here by Snake Hips, man. This is just How You Feel by Snake Hips. I just love ending the show on this joint. Like whenever I can incorporate this song, like I just love it, man. Kenshu, how you feeling?
As always, amazing. That was amazing. Like it wasn't. I have to admit, that was not a house mix.
It wasn't a house mix.
No, you actually. A couple of those songs I actually recognized. Had a little Whitney Houston and Luther Vandross.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I had to mix it in a little bit, you know what I'm saying? It was house inspired, you know what I mean?
Come on now, I'm an 80s baby, come on now.
I mean, you know, I know what you mean, man. It was just I had to, you know, just cut them in there real quick, just a little something, just to kind of get some flavor, get a little bit of flavor in there.
Folks, what do I always keep telling y'all?
What's that, Kitchy? What you be telling them folks out there?
This right here, this ain't to be played with. I keep trying to tell y'all need to listen. I'm saying what I mean it, and I mean what I'm saying. This ain't to be played with. Come on now. No joke. None whatsoever. No joke.
I appreciate it. I appreciate the kind words, Kenshu. We about to bust up out of here, man. It's 11 o'clock. You got a couple announcements to make real quick.
I do, yeah. I always have to mention Autism Speaks. Even if you don't donate through my Instagram, or doesn't matter where or how you donate, but donate to Autism Speaks. That's a really great organization to donate to, because it brings autism awareness. So that's a really good organization. Great cause to donate to. Also, y'all stay tuned to Knowledge Quest this Friday evening at 5 p.m. from 5 until 7. Those hours are effective only through during the summer. So that's 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. This Friday evening. So y'all stay tuned. We got some good stuff. And then next Monday is our monthly joint show between Galactic Rhythm Radio and Knowledge Quest. And we got some good things as well next Monday. So what's gonna go on between both shows? You gotta listen.
You never know.
You never know. You just gotta listen. I really can't tell you what's going on Friday. You
just gotta tune in.
You just gotta tune in.
Well, you heard it here first. Galactic Rhythm Radio versus Knowledge Quest next Monday. Shout out to our guest Bernadette Hannah earlier.
Shout out.
And you know, already know what it is. Your boy DJ Carolina with a K.
And Kenshu
in the building. It's DJ Carolina Music on IG and Kenshu HQ on IG. Follow us, holla at your boy. Already know what it is. Same time, same place next week. Stay tuned, stay locked, stay live. It's Galactic Rhythm Radio.
See you on Friday. Peace.